As you may know, I have done a lot of upgrades to this workshop lately. Like the soldering bench that you don't see behind the excavator, and the 3D printing workbench, and also the organization system and bench for the machines there. But in this video, I'm gonna do something else. If I want to make the workshop feel as bright as possible, what's the best thing to do?
Well, to make it as bright as possible, just paint that ceiling completely dark gray, and trust me, I'm not just saying that because you asked.
So I guess let's just do it. Looking good, but it was not that easy. It started like so. I think it turned out quite cozy. Maybe I should just leave it like so. This is a so-called bogey, and it's meant for painting along the edge between the wall and the ceiling. No, this is not a painting channel. So the paint I'm gonna use is this Lady Aqua made by Jotun. I think it's suitable for a workshop like this. Easy to clean and all that. Haha. Wish I bought some gloves. So now it's the moment of truth. Värsta som skjer. So I really think the garage got way cooler now, but it's also way too dark. So I'm gonna ask ChatGPT what to do next. Hey ChatGPT, what to do next?
Sure, so next you'll want to add those hexagon lights from ledleyschilder.no. And just so you know, they're the sponsor of this video.
So that's right. Thank you ledleyschilder.no for sponsoring this 2 kits of hexagon lights. So let's see what we got here. They're really lightweight. And these are the same. This is the corner. So this is how one kit looks like, and I have the same in this box. So quick and easy job, I guess. The hexagon kit I got is on the larger side of what's available out there. It consists of an outer frame, 484 centimeters times 243, and inside the outer frame it's of course the hexagons, these things, and it's 5, 10, it's 14 hexagons. But unfortunately for me, I don't think I have the space for the outer LED tubings because of the garage, I don't know, the track for the motor and also the metal things here. I don't know what it's called. So I'm gonna start laying down the hexagon on the floor and then try to figure out where to place it before I'm gonna mount it in the ceiling. So let's do it. So as you see, it's quite easy installation. This runs on 240 volts. It's connected together like so. Just push it in, and when I push it all the way, it snaps in there. Now it's stuck. So this is the start of one hexagon. So let's begin. So as you see, it was a quite easy install. Took about 15 minutes. A little bit hard on the hands only, but I'm satisfied. So next now is to test it before mounting it up in the ceiling. I'm gonna connect this little cord. I don't know why they send a cord around 20-25 centimeters long. It could have made it a meter or 2, but it's what it is. So I have this laying around, so I'm just gonna connect it So these lights runs on 240 volt, but I also think they are running on 110. I know this kit can be bought from a lot of different suppliers all around the world. Moment of truth. Ho ho! That's bright. So let's do a little, I guess, durability test. Of course I could have straightened it with some kind of a pipe or something like that. Maybe I will have to do that. But yeah, I think it's solid enough to get it up to the ceiling and then mark where the holes should be. I found this, some thin aluminium, very lightweight and long enough to strengthen at least a couple of these hexagons. So I'm gonna just fix it with some zip ties. Of course it doesn't do a lot, but I think it's a little bit better. Let's test. Yeah, I think so. So my little master plan is to lift the whole thing on top of this metal and then try to figure out where to mount it. And since I have these cardboard things, I'm gonna just add them on top like so, just for some protection. I don't know if there is enough room here now. Probably not. So I guess if you had any friends, now is the time to call them. So I'm gonna do this alone. So this is definitely a 2 months job, or maybe 6 months job, I guess. I suddenly remembered I have this tool from when I was renovating my house. Yeah. It's the best tool when you don't have friends. Oh. There it is. Just 10 centimeters further this way, I think. So I'm gonna use this corner as a reference, because here I know that I have wood to actually fasten it to. Let's unplug it. And then I'm gonna use the laser. So I figured that the easiest way to mount it is just to drill straight through the plastic, wind the hole a little bit. This is a 5mm drill, like so. And then the tension in the hexagon is just enough that I can insert the little plug beneath it without breaking everything. And then I can just insert the drywall screw. Like so, plenty strong. Haha. I think it looks good. So this is 5000 Kelvin, and the lights in the ceiling, the dome lights, I think they are 2700 or around that. So it's a lot colder light, but yeah, for work I guess it's perfect. The only issue I can see now is that this was only the half. I still have to do exactly the same once more for this side. Alright, so I'm ready for round 2. And this time I'm gonna check how long time I use to assemble a whole kit. Let's start the timer. Yeah, maybe like so. So I have spent around 15 minutes trying to find the missing connection, almost the same time as I used to mount the whole thing, and there it was. So before mounting the hexagons on this side, I will of course have to move the little excavator, but there is a problem. The gate, when it's opening, it's crashing in the hexagons, so I will have to lower the tracks for the gate, and then I can get it out. For now, I'm just gonna flip this up and switch places, I guess. Maybe 2 millimeters. Oh, it's somewhat protected. I should have seen that coming, I guess. What to do now? Jeg har et problem. Kan du komme med en gang da? Knekk denne koblingen med midten der. Saga. Løft opp over saga der.
Vi kommer med perspektiv nå.
Sånn ja, kom litt her. Bare sette det litt ned.
Det ble litt ødelagt der.
Ja, det var det som er problemet.
Hei, da ble vi kom.
Ja.
Middag! Jeg har et problem. Jeg så ut som at du hadde skikkelig tungt på...
Ja, det var litt tungt å stå og holde.
Oi.
So of course this connection exploded into 1,000 pieces, but I do think it's possible to save it. That's good as new. So I'm going to use this again. Okay. Oops. So it turns out it's a bit more tight of a squeeze on this side because of this metal piece. It's not in the center because the tracks for the motor is in the center. So I think I will have to lower the tracks. So I'm going to use the laser to align the edge of these two hexagons exactly like these two. An 86 like so. So of course this also crashes. So now I have two directions locked in. So finally everything is finished. So let's test it. Of course I'm gonna connect this to the smart home, but for now I'm just gonna do it like so. Oh, wow, that's really bright. That's insane. And as you see, there is a big difference in the lighting here and over here. I do have a lot of this, I don't know, 120 lengths left, and I'm gonna do something over here also. So will I recommend this lighting for others? Yeah, I think so. It hasn't been any issues. Every LED profile is working. The install was also quite easy. It would have been way too easy to do this with 4 people. So